Hello and welcome back. I guess this week will be Atheist Week because that's all I've been attracting this week. So let's get to it. Evidences. Let's talk about some evidences. Scripture tells us, that in the New Testament alone, it mentions over 45 countries in their proper locations, right? Over more than 45 cities. So just to name a few: Egypt, Ethiopia, Greece, Lebanon, Macedonia, Persia, Pontus, and Samaria. These are just maybe some familiar names that anybody on any level would know on a geographical level. Scripture also tells us that we are to learn about God by studying the Bible. So the Bible teaches us disciplines, like astronomy, for instance, the galaxies, the firmament, things of that nature. Man didn't learn that by himself. The Bible told him all of those things: stars, moon, all of those things. Okay. All the disciplines are mentioned in Job. So if you go back to the Old Testament and start at 38 through 41, then God repeatedly teaches Job about other disciplines, like physics and oceanography and things of that nature, which Job, by the way, has no answer for, and no human does, to be honest with you, because of the things that the Lord is mentioning here. They're otherworldly, as far as the dimensions and the measurements and things of that nature. So yeah, that is a supernatural conversation, one that I really enjoyed. Job is probably one of my favorite Old Testament books, but I digress. The problem here is that some atheists, they think that they have an education of the Bible, but they don't. They just merely read it. And like I mentioned yesterday, you can read the Bible all day long, front, back, if that make you feel better. But if you don't study it, you can still miss the truth. Like I said yesterday, the denominations, that's all that they did. They read it and they made up their own doctrine. All right, so that's why we are having the problems that we're having these days. But anyway, some other atheists have been taught about organic evolution, some are just like the denominations. They were just brought up that way. Traditions, they're products of their environment, their upbringing, etc., etc. Some atheists are just hurt, by religion from maybe some man or some woman that they may have trusted. They were never taught from God that you should never place your faith in the hands of man, and that would have come from Isaiah 2:22. Some atheists just are rebellious and they do not want to obey anything or anyone. This is their right to do and feel that way. But let me just tell you this: when people like this attach themselves to me, or any Christian for that matter, I wonder, do they understand that they are actually crying out for help? Of course they don't, because in their mind they say there is no God. But why is this really pricking you? If there really was no God and you truly believe that, then this would not bother you one bit. That's the equivalent of me going over to somebody's page and fighting about the Easter Bunny or fighting about the Tooth Fairy. I mean, that makes no sense. You're wasting your time if you truly don't believe in those things. But like I said, it's a cry for help. So hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay. So basically, they're seeking attention. And then what's funny to me is that they cry when you actually give them attention. For instance, somebody actually was crying about the fact of I wasn't acting the way that they wanted me to act. Well, first of all, ma'am, you can't tell me, because you have no authority to tell me how I should actually act on my own post. Okay, for one. And then for two, you have no authority to teach me anything about the scriptures. If anything, it's the other way around. According to God, thus says the Lord. This is not thus says me. I'm just a servant. You know what I mean? But I serve you also, atheists, and I know that's going to be a hard concept, but that's the whole reason why I'm here. See, I love you, but I'm not going to let you run over me. I'm not a pushover. God ain't never told me to do that. I'm not going to disrespect you, but I will give you a full education about the Lord. And I warned you yesterday. I warned you about that. If you continue, to poke the bear, I told you I will give you an education. I'm going to give you what you want. Whether you know it or not, this is what you need. Simple as that. Leave me alone if you don't want this education. It's simple. You are free to leave anytime you want, but guess what? Their pride and their ego won't let them. So, okay, just keep on talking to me and I'm going to keep educating you. Simple. All right. So, here's the thing. If you want respect and you want, my attention, it don't even take that. To be honest with you, you can just come to me. I'm a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. And again, I know that's a hard concept, but I do. And I serve you. I serve everybody. Understand that? That's what God told me to do. That's not a downgrade. That's not a, taboo thing that nobody knows but us. No, the Bible teaches this. I'm not better than you, and you're not better than me. And that's what we really need to establish between the two of us. So come to me like a person. Don't come to me, with this, I know everything, you don't know nothing. Okay, because you're not going to like the response. But in any event, I digress. Those who join my school today, because I warned you yesterday, don't jump on my post, don't keep bothering me, or else I'm going to take you to school. So those who joined the school today, many more there's still room for others. So again, I'm going to tell you, if you do not want me to educate you on the Lord, don't say nothing to me. Let me go in peace. But if you jump on this post, I'm going to educate you. I love you.